This is Stuart Cameron with a look at yesterday's rugby from the Borders. And in among the many friendlies which took place ahead of the start of the league season next weekend, there were two competitive games yesterday in the Booker Border League Pool A. Let's start at the Green Yards with Melrose and Selkirk. It was 12-3 thanks to Joe Help's penalties for Melrose to one from Selkirk's Mike McVie. But with 7 minutes of the first half to go, we got the first try. Commentator Stuart McCulloch.
Oh, and it's Austin Lockington right down the middle. If he offloads here to Alan Dodds, Dodds is going to go in for the try, and it's the first try of the afternoon. That now makes it Melrose 17, Selkirk 3. A great break from Melrose, but Austin Lockington, I told you he had a bit of toe. The young South African right on the middle there. Great pass out to Alan Dodds, and Alan Dodds back with a bang, and out he goes in the far right corner to touchdown.
Selkirk hit back with a try from Scott Hendry a few moments later to make it 17-8 at the break, and a Mike McVie penalty just after the interval closed the gap to 6 points. But then a Phelps penalty restored the deficit before this happened.
As Colvin feeds it out to Joe Helps, and Joe Helps has crashed over, and he's gone over. Joe Helps, to sheer power and pace, he got his angle off his body right at waist height, and he dives over.
There was plenty of injury time in the match, and that gave Selkirk a chance to get a second try.
Comes out to Gavin Craig. Gavin Craig looking for a space, trying to dance his way at the try line. Still going forward. Have they got the touchdown? They have. Great work there initially from Gavin Craig, and it's the big unit Catagruer who crashes over for Selkirk.
So it ended 25-16, Selkirk just losing out on a bonus point. And afterwards we heard from Melrose skipper Graham Dodds and first Selkirk stalwart Fraser Harkness.
When they had chances, they finished, and when we had chances, we couldn't finish. And that's the difference in quality of the day. I think there was much between the teams. I think we're both a bit rusty. First competitive game and that. But we just struggled for composure this week.
Their two tries came from us coughing up the ball in the halfway. They turned over and scored, and a kick went out in the full. So if we take those two mistakes out of the game, they didn't cross our line today, and that's the way we're looking at it. They pounded us for 15 minutes and didn't get over, and we'll take a lot away for that.
In the other match at Mansfield Hawk, Peebles beat Hoyk YM 26-10, scoring 4 tries to claim the bonus point. Connor Blythe, Matt Carrier, Kenny Clyde and Scott McCormick were the try scorers, with Greg Rayburn converting 3 of them. It was 19-0 at the break, and YM came back strongly in the second half, with a try by Sean Muir converted by Gregor Welsh, who also kicked a penalty. But it's Peebles who top Pool A and will stay there for the rest of the year, because the next Border League match will not take place in that pool until January. After the match I spoke with Sean Muir and also Peebles scrum half Scott McCormick.
They put us under a lot of pressure, and especially the first 10 minutes of the second half, so it's good to kind of had a couple of lucky tries in the first half and that, so kind of built up a lead. But again, it's still pre-season, so we actually look pretty fit, so that's kind of positive. So I'll go for next weekend. So what Sony's away, I'm sure it's going to be a different kind of game. That's good for the boys to get 5 points and get the season off to a win.
First half we were a wee bit rusty, but second half I thought by far the better team. We were camped in their 22, just couldn't go over the line. Take my hat off to the boys in there. Outstanding. If they can keep that up for the rest of the season, I think they've got a real chance.
Don't forget, we'll continue to keep you up to date throughout the season with all the latest news at bordersrugby.net. And the league season will commence officially next Saturday with all 3 of our Premiership sides, Gala, Hoyk and Melrose, at home.